Que lo que mi gente, and welcome back to a brand new video. Last video I know was a little bit of a rant and anything, but I am feeling a little better now and everything, and it's you guys don't really care about that. But today I'm going to be going to school at about 5:40, and it's gonna be cinematography 1 class, and I did want to like actually take you guys along with me with it just because I think it'll be fun. So prepare yourself because you guys are gonna be kind of seeing what it is that people do on set and how we set up like interviews and all things like that. So you guys are going to be able to see a lot of the secrets that filmmakers do. Alright guys, I was going to make a cooler like little transition and everything, but because traffic is so bad here in Utah, am I pulling down the camera? I am, okay. But because traffic is so bad here in Utah, I'm literally like a minute late to class, which is absolutely, like, it is insane. So I'm going to start walking to class, and yeah, but we are here. Sorry I couldn't make a cooler transition, but I hope this is enough. But we're going to class right now, so yeah, you guys are gonna see a lot of stuff today. Prepare yourselves. All right, guys, we're gonna start by grabbing the FX6 or the cart we need to be able to start doing this whole interview setup. So you guys are gonna come along with me while I do this.
With what you said, that
Is there more? Okay. Oh wait, you want to sit down though? I think first.
Oh, after, I think after we take it out.
What do you hope?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is the case for the FX6 people. So here we're gonna look at this. This is the actual thing itself. I feel like I'm teaching the class. Without the lens. This is really cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, I've seen this already, but like it's still like wow. And then I would put it on the cart, but well, I guess it's already on the cart.
Because then you have a minute and a half of
Let's see. Let's push this back.
And if you're filling an hour time slot, it's 45 minutes.
So here's that, and I'm gonna grab the tripod thing has this part to it, so we're gonna grab this. This goes, let's see, okay, this is the top, so it goes right here. And then this part right here, I guess arrow pointed right there, connects to this part right here, arrow pointed right there. So fix it post.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff. You can play around with the editing.
For sure. And you screw it on like a light bulb. Or maybe you don't. No, you do.
And I wouldn't be afraid of doing these things and just have them call attention to it.
Thanks for recording, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, you're good, man.
Perfect. All right, so it is now attached like that, as you can see. There you go. Also, if the class wants to know how to do it, there you go. And then technically you put the shotgun mic on here, but we're not gonna do that right now. So we're just gonna grab a battery. I don't know if there's a battery already inside of here. This is actually, no, yeah, okay, so the battery goes right here. So you're gonna grab this thing right here, and you're gonna, I don't actually remember exactly, okay, so battery release. So I think you just go like this. Yeah.
That clicked?
Yeah, it clicked. Wow. Look at me, I'm on fire. Okay. And then I don't know if there's like an actual cover for this. I feel like there should be, right?
I feel like it. What's this?
That is.
Do not select raw code. Oh, that's going to be the...
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the external monitor. Huh? Okay. So then after that, we have. Is this the camera lens? No, that's not the camera. Why is I think that was the camera lens. We asked the professor right quick. Oh, is that? Do you think the?
Maybe.
Let's first tackle
Okay.
what you guys really want to do.
Let me ask you right quick.
Yep.
Okay, so there's no cover for this. Okay, there you go. So if you ever shoot the FX6 outside in the rain, plastic bag. There you go. Noted. Okay, and then after that, I'm pretty sure now we just need the external monitor. No, we need the lens too. That's the lens cap thing.
No.
Is the lens down here?
Yeah, it might be in the other...
Because I found this on the ground. Like this.
You found this on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably in one of these cases then. It's one of the black ones, right? This is the red. Okay, so it's this one then. Oh, okay.
I'll have to ask Professor.
That
I don't
was.
remember. But this one, I know it was like this. So I'm assuming there's something to here that goes like that.
Or was it? I thought it was more like here.
Was it?
I can't remember.
I guess I can ask Professor when he gets here.
That's true.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is the camera. This is without the lens and everything. So this is the lens cap.
Oh yeah, let's grab the
And
lens.
now, here's the lens kit. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
And we're gonna open it.
It's got clips on each side.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're gonna grab the 25mm lens. This thing looks like it could cut you almost, but
Yep.
you know, this thing is. This is not the same lens from last time.
So, he said it was the right one. Was it the 20?
I don't know. No.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Fix it in post. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Do you remember what the lenses look like?
Definitely not this. Okay, so quick update. We've got a lens. This is a Canon lens, and this is a Sony camera. So what we did is we put a little converter adapter thing, so that way you can actually use a Canon lens on here. But the thing is there's no screw on the bottom here, so you can't mount it on the tripod. So we're trying to get this thing mounted on here, in the bottom of here, so that way we can mount it on the tripod right there. Okay, so now, just to give you guys a quick update, we got another tripod. This is the mount I'm talking about right here. There's a screw that connects to it. We screwed it in, and then we put it into here. So now, it is now connected on the tripod. So we have a Canon lens, a Sony camera, converted through this word right here. I don't remember what the word is, but this is the converter that's called. So now we're gonna set up our key light, backlight, and then our, I forgot, the kicker, and then there's one more backup light thing right there. So yeah, so this is gonna set up our interview like that. Guys, I am back. I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've recorded. I'll explain to you guys everything in a second. Actually, to kind of quickly tell you guys why I haven't been recording is because this week has been super busy. First of all, also I apologize, I just took a shower, that's why my hair's all frizzy. But this weekend it was kind of crazy. I'm in my spot where I cried in last video. This is gonna be a little bit of a segment, so just prepare yourself. But I do want to explain there's a lot of things to go over right now. So editing is gonna be great in this. You know how it is. I treat this video like I'm already editing it in the process. But let me explain to you exactly what happened over the weekend. It's been a lot of stuff. Basically, on Friday, what happened was when was the last time I recorded? Was it Thursday? I don't remember. I think it was Thursday. It was Thursday because I remember I set up the camera on Thursday. So after Thursday, I went dancing for the first time after like over a month and everything. It was a lot of fun. That's not really important though. But Friday, I actually got together with the Chilean girl again, my friend, and we just hung out and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. It was after my audio class. I'm still learning how to wrap a freaking cable. Yes, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. You guys, I promise you, it is not as easy as it sounds. I thought it was. You guys are probably just like,
Benjamin, how hard can wrapping a cable be?
very hard, apparently, because my professor likes a pristine, nice, good edges and everything. He doesn't want any cables dangling more than another one. Everything, I wrapped the cable like 3 times, and he was still just like,
oh, you're good. Like, this is looking better, but still inconsistent.
I'm just like, Professor, what the freak? Just kidding. I actually love the professor. He's great. None of that. And I would record this stuff for you guys in class, but I literally need both hands, and I cannot record. And I don't know where I set a tripod down. That sucks. And I kind of feel weird asking people in my class to help record and everything. But maybe I might just do that one day because I feel like I've already done that before now I think of it. I'm totally not referring to this video of me setting up a camera, but that is also cinematography. I'm also a film major, so I guess it shouldn't be that weird that I'm asking people that are in the digital cinema production to help me record it. You know, now I think of it, maybe I should ask people to help me record stuff. Wow, that's a funny, yeah, now I really think of it. Why I don't think they would have really an issue with, wow. Okay, my point is, I need both hands to be able to wrap a cable and everything, and it's kind of hard. So, and I didn't really It wasn't until I said everything out loud where I'm like, maybe I should ask more people. Also, not only that, but I learned how to set up a boom mic. So I learned how to grab the actual boom, the pistol grip, and everything. This is just if you guys already know what audio is. If you don't, this is a little bit of learning curve or for you guys. I'm gonna try and get a video footage of this more tomorrow and everything for you guys, just so you know. I'll remember that for tomorrow. But basically, with a pistol grip, so what you have to do is you have to like open the. I can't really edit this part. I don't really know how to, but tomorrow I'll like show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I would B-roll right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna just basically you grab the pistol grip, you open it and everything, and then you put the actual shotgun mic on top of the pistol grip, and after that you have your I forgot what the thing is called, but then you slide the thingy over it so that way it muffles it in case you guys are in the rain, whatever. After that, you screw it on together like that, and then after that, what you do is you grab the wombat, which is this fluffy thing right here, and then you like put it on, and then after that is when it's done being made. Again, you guys will see that tomorrow. Not very descriptive, but to go on. So yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm realizing a lot of stuff right now. You know what's funny? That's not even the main reason why I wanted to record this whole clip, but I still want to update you guys. But yes, you guys, just I was with my friend, and we spent like most of after class. I got with her and everything, and we kind of went shopping and stuff like that. It was actually a lot of fun. Like I genuinely had such a blast with her. Yeah, in case people watch this, I'm not gonna really go too far into it, just because yeah. But if you guys remember a video I may have made when I was in Las Vegas, maybe there's like a clip in there that my friend said that I'm him. You know, I don't know if you guys remember that clip or not. If you guys are real OGs, then you guys might know what I'm talking about, but maybe you don't. But maybe I'm just talking full of myself and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna say a good friend of mine. Right? Also, I mentioned in the last video. I did mention in the last video. You get my point. So, anyways, I don't know why guys are like, why is this kid like? Why am I still watching this video? It's fun. I promise, guys. I promise. But yeah, and then after that, what happened was that's it. I just hung out with her, and then at night I went home. I'm literally just explaining to you guys my Friday because like I didn't really seem to record. I'm gonna record one day. I'm just gonna record my time hanging out with some friends sometime. And I think it'll be fun. So prepare yourselves. I'm saying these things out loud on camera, but like now I say it out loud on camera, I feel like that's a good idea. Benjamin, keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully next time then I get or whatever, then I can like record a little bit, with her and everything. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But yes, wow, my life sounds so complicating with people. If you guys that are watching this know, it was really cool today. This is like literally the main reason why I want to record this clip, just because I thought this was really cool, and so I'm like I have to talk about this. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was this video on screen right here, this video right here that you see, that video, yes, that I mentioned a YouTuber that I started watching and everything. Her name is Riley, and it was really really cool because today, it's still today. It better be today because I have quizzes to do. Today I went to a thing called the YSA conference, the thing like it was a devotional. It was really cool. YSA, I just put on screen for you what it means. In Spanish, we call it HAS, which is Jóvenes Adultos Soltero, which means young single adult. So it's really cool. I literally even made a whole short on this person, this YouTuber and everything. But fun fact, I took a friend of mine with me we went to the conference and everything. We walked out and I was like looking straight ahead. I was like, no way. Like I knew I would eventually meet her because she lives in Utah. Hey guys, I'm so sorry for this random cut. I was gonna kind of say more into where she lives in Utah, but I realized that might not be a good idea and that might be doxing, and I don't want to do that. So that's why this cut is there. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to the video. I just wanted to basically censor and explain why this weird cut is there. So yeah. And so basically I was like, I feel like I'm just gonna end up seeing her one day, especially because I know she's a member of the church, which is super cool. Yeah, so I didn't expect it to be today, but I'm jumping ahead of myself. So it was very cool because today what happened was I actually got to meet her. I was walking and everything. I looked over. I was like, that face looks awfully familiar. I'm like, I feel like I've seen her on a video. I'm like, wait a second. I was like, oh my gosh, is that Riley? And it was really, really cool because I went up to her and everything. I felt bad because she was like around her friends and everything, It's crazy that like YouTubers are like regular people. Who would have thought? But yeah, and then I'm just like, yo, are you Riley? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm subscribed to you. Like I'm a huge fan of everything. And I was fangirling, which is an ironic sentence to say now that I think of it because, well, I don't really need to explain funny. You can just assume why it's an ironic statement there. No, it was really cool. Here's a picture on screen right now. Psh, there you go. So I met Riley. It was super cool. She was really cool. And then I told her my name and everything and stuff like that. And then, you know, at the end, it was like really cool because she was just like, hey, wait, can you please remind me your name again? And it wasn't like, it was in like a very sweet way. It was like, hey, like I actually care about knowing you. It was really cool. It was really cool. So I got to meet her today, which is really awesome. And I'm just like, yo, like I'm a YouTuber as well. Like let's like if you're ever down, like let's make a video together. And she's like, yeah, for sure. I don't know if she's actually gonna take it literally, so we'll see. I just threw it out there, but you know, just like as a friend of mine, John said, you have to throw all your darts at the wall to see which one lands. And so that was me throwing one of my darts. Generally, if I could make it, if Riley, if you see this and you want to collab in the future, I'm like dead serious. Let's do it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Her videos are a little different than mine, but I think it honestly would be fun. Let me know what you guys think. That is literally the whole reason of why I actually wanted to record this clip. I just wanted a huge tangent, but yeah, no, it was so cool. Like Riley, really cool person, and it's just so it like it kind of felt like a weird. I know it sounds really weird, but it felt like a weird dream, cause like think about it. Like I made a whole segment clip of video based on a video she mentioned, and then that I turned that into a YouTube short, and then I met her. And it wasn't like years. It was, bro, like I made like that all happened. Oh my gosh, that all happened this month. Okay, well, I realize it's February 1st. It all happened within 3 weeks, which is crazy. So in 3 weeks, I made a video of her, a short, and then I met her. Dude, that's sick. That's a W's, guys. That's a wow. That's I'm just realizing it. But you guys, this clip is really long, and I still have to make other parts for you guys, so I'm gonna stop recording now. But I don't know why I just like talking to the camera. I just listen. If people don't want to sit here and listen to me talk and just talk and talk because they have like a life and stuff, I totally get it. But like, I generally sometimes just like to go in front of the camera and I just like to talk about things. I'm sorry, okay, guys. I have some interesting news. So basically, to kind of quickly explain this interesting news, this is gonna be the end of the video. I apologize, but let me explain why it's gonna be the end of the video. So I did make a clip on this, but I just decided I'm just gonna conclude everything in one. With the audio class, I didn't actually learn anything to do with the audio. We didn't actually like. Sorry guys, my hand. I can actually just show you. I'm having some popcorn at 12:17 in the morning. I don't know why I am, but screw it. That's why. Cause screw it. YOLO. I'm sorry. I don't think they even. I don't even think. I can't even speak English. I don't even think people say that anymore. But my point is, guys, we didn't do anything for audio class. When I mean anything, I meant like we didn't like do the whole thing that I talked about earlier in the video, and we also and then for cinematography 1 class, which was today, we didn't have an Sony FX6 camera, and we didn't have a lens for it. They're working on that stuff because if you guys remember the clip I showed you, I had to literally use a Canon lens. So for those of you who don't understand what the crap I'm talking about, basically, how do I explain this? When I was putting together the camera and everything, I basically had to, oh, this is a good analogy. I basically had to try and figure out how it is to connect an Xbox One controller to a PS5. There you go. So if you don't understand anything with cameras, I guarantee you're gonna understand that analogy. But unfortunately, yes, guys, this is good. For that reason, I was planning on recording myself, you know, putting together the shotgun mic and everything from the audio class and all that stuff. And I was also planning on showing you guys more of the whole interview stuff or like the camera setup. But those two, we did the light setup, but it's not the same without the camera. So next video, hopefully I can show you guys more into it because yeah, everything I have planned originally didn't go as planned. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll make it up to you guys. Like I said, hopefully I should be able to make it up to you guys. But yes, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I am 1 subscriber away from 200 subscribers, so please help me hit that. And yeah, I'm gonna keep making more vlogs. I need to get back out of my comfort zone to do everything, but you guys, whew, man, I gotta get this video hopefully up today. So I'll catch you guys all later, and peace out. Love you. Bye.
Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made stronger in the presence of myself.